Naturally, I am gratified to feel that I have been privileged to play a part in this vast achievement. I am proud of electrical industry, of its vision, courage, zeal, and devotion to the public service, and I suspect every American feels the same way about it. It is a great reward for me and my colleagues and co-workers, many of them still living, that we have survived to see the fruits of our labors. The record is wonderful, but fine as it is, it can be made still better, and I have a feeling that in your hands it will be.
Thomas Edison was born to Sam and Nancy on February 11, 1847 in Milan, Ohio. Edison was the youngest of 7 children. Only 4 of them lived till adulthood, including Edison, while the others died during childhood. Edison tended to be in poor health for most of his childhood and was considered a poor student. Edison was homeschooled by his mother when the teacher called him addled, which infuriated Edison's mother, leading to her taking Edison out of school and proceeding to homeschool him. Years later, Edison said, "My mother was the making of me. She was so true, so sure of me, and I felt I had someone to live for, someone I must not disappoint." Even at an early age, Edison showed fascination for mechanical things and chemical experiments. In 1859, Thomas Edison worked on a train selling newspaper and candy on the Grand Trunk Railroad to Detroit. During this time, he set up a small laboratory in the baggage car in which he would pursue chemical experiments. He would also have a printing press where he started the first newspaper to be published on a train, Grand Trunk Herald. The accidental fire forced him to stop his experiments, but his pursuit of science did not stop. When Edison was 12, he lost almost all of his hearing due to an accident in which he was grabbed on by his ears and lifted to a train. This disability set him back, but he was not discouraged. He used it to his advantage as it allowed him to concentrate on his work easier. In 1862, Edison saved a 3-year-old from a boxcar, and the father, J.U. Mackenzie, taught Edison telegraphy as a payment for helping save his child. From 1863 to 1867, Edison would travel city to city taking available telegraph jobs. He would continue his scientific experiments on the side until 1868, where he moved to Boston and worked on a Western Union office. Here, he would dedicate more time into inventing, and in January 1869, he quit his job in order to invest full time into inventing.
Something many people don't know about Thomas Edison is that he played a key role for the United States Navy in World War I. He was very outspoken about how new technologies, like machine guns and submarines, were changing how wars were fought. Truly a man ahead of his time, Edison once said in an interview that the soldier of the future will not be a saber-bearing, bloodthirsty savage. He will be a machinist. Edison's powerful statements about wartime technology didn't go unnoticed. He was asked by U.S. Navy Secretary Josephus Daniels to be the head of the Naval Consulting Board, a group of some of America's greatest scientists who would evaluate invention ideas submitted to the Navy by the public. While serving as the head of this organization, Thomas Edison did some research of his own. He worked on protecting ships from submarine attacks by studying camouflage, reducing smoke emissions, finding ways to turn ships quicker, and by using sight, sound, and magnetic fields to detect these submarines. Edison strongly advocated industrial preparedness and pushed for the creation of a military research lab, encouraging the view that technical research and innovation were vital to national security. Eventually, the US government created the Naval Research Laboratory and began to take new steps to fund and support technological research, which has led to the creation of radar, jet engines, atomic energy, GPS, and the internet. Thomas Edison's contributions during World War I, from striving for government-funded military research and industrial readiness, to naval technologies that saved countless lives, have proved to be crucial towards America's success and safety during the war.
Throughout his entire career as an inventor and businessman, he has invented several technologies that has jump-started society into the modern world. Many of Edison's inventions were inspired by other older technologies that Edison improved on. Edison's first ever invention to receive a patent was the electric vote recorder in June 1869. However, politicians were reluctant to use the machine, which pushed Edison to never invent things that no one wanted. Therefore, all future inventions came from a demand for it. Edison's most well-known invention was the light bulb. In the late 1870s, Thomas Edison created the first long-lasting light bulb that was patented and sold in markets all around the world. Edison's bulb contained bamboo as well as a vacuum pump, which made the bulb durable and long-lasting. The vacuum pump removed air from the bulb, which allowed the metal filament to heat up more efficiently. This increased the lifetime of a single bulb to 1,200 hours on average, which is around 50 days. Another important invention by Thomas Edison was the phonograph. During 1877, Edison created a prototype phonograph that was made out of tinfoil. It successfully recorded the nursery rhyme, "Mary had a little lamb." He then obtained a patent for the design the following year, with a few modifications which replaced the tinfoil with wax, as well as a lighter needle. He marketed and sold this new design to many people in the world, improving the world of technology once more. Through his entire life, Edison's most notable inventions included the light bulb, phonograph, carbon telegraph transmitter, the automatic telegraph, the movie camera, and the alkaline storage battery. But most importantly, Edison invented a new process of inventing. Through his thousands of patents and various ways of marketing his inventions, Edison became a successful businessman. He created companies that could work with his inventions, as well as creating a faster way of inventing. He recruited dozens of people, all from different fields, and formed a lab to research and develop new technologies that could better the world. And through it all, every single one of Edison's inventions still has a significant impact today.
Thomas Edison, a luminary in the realm of innovation, has left a permanent mark on the modern world, shaping it in ways that extend far beyond his inventions. His relentless pursuit of progress and insatiable curiosity led to developments that fundamentally transformed daily life. Edison's most renowned invention, the incandescent light bulb, revolutionized the way we interact with our environment, extending productive hours and changing the dynamics of night and day. His work in sound recording and film laid the groundwork for the entertainment and information industries, altering the way we consume media and share experiences. Beyond these trailblazing achievements, Edison's influence permeated various aspects of technology, including the development of batteries and improvements in telegraphy and electrical systems, paving the way for today's interconnected and mobile world. However, Edison's impact is not solely encapsulated in his tangible creations, but also in his approach to problem-solving and innovation, forever embedded into history in his adage, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." His philosophy, emphasizing persistence and hard work, became a beacon for future inventors and entrepreneurs such as Henry Ford, who went on to mass-produce some of the world's first automobiles. By establishing the first industrial research laboratory, he redefined the process of technological development, marrying scientific inquiry with practical application. This innovative approach spurred a wave of technological advancement that continued well into the 20th and 21st centuries. Edison's legacy is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and its capacity to drive societal progress. His life's work catalyzed a technological revolution throughout the following decades, setting the stage for rapid advancements and fundamentally altering the course of human history. His ethos of relentless innovation and practical problem-solving continues to inspire and guide the scientific and entrepreneurial communities. Reflecting on Edison's contributions, it's compelling to ponder a world devoid of his influence. A world where darkness envelops the streets and homes as we sit by candlelight. A world with no sound or music which drives modern entertainment. A world where, rather than existing in an ever-expanding social web, we sit alone. And as we look upon this world, we have but to wonder, how profound could the impacts of a single man be upon the course of human history?
Bye.